Hi everyone, thank you for being here. My presentation is all about small, medium, non-profit organization managing donation more efficiently. Less admin, more impact. You know that the non-profit organization struggle with complex tools, with tight budget and limited resources. My goal is to implement the right tool, to help them to implement the right tool and to do it with a very tight budget and thanks to the limited resources. Why you should listen me? You should listen me because if you are a non-profit organization, there is a better manner to manage donation and operation with less admin and more impact. So I'm Christina and I joined Chem2Chem 4 years ago. I'm a consultant and a team member of the SmartChem team. I promote a pragmatic and standard approach in ERP implementation. And I truly believe on what non-profit organizations stand for. And what drives me is helping them really to find the right solution, to implement the right solution, and like this they are able to focus on their mission and not lose time anymore with administration activities. So what you can, there is the scan. You can register it, the QR code here, to register your question that I will go through it at the end of the talk. Thank you. So what you can expect from my presentation. First, I will introduce the context. Then we will dive into some challenges that the non-profit organization faced. Then I will show you how you can simplify the whole process operation in Odoo. I will do a quick live demo and we will complete with the Q&A session. So non-profit organization, they need first to promote their program, share their values, gain visibility and unite people across the common purpose. In order to collect donation and encourage community contribution in order to maintain their mission alive. But beyond those two core missions, they are responsible of providing full transparency on how donations are used in order to strengthen donor trust. So, and finally, we should talk and have a look at which are the key user and the key roles around the whole operation in not-profit organization. There are volunteers, fundraising manager, communication officer, donor relation coordinators, accountant, director, and all those key roles, what they need? They just need to be able to handle their daily work efficiently, but as well together. So what they need? They just need a unified solution. Let's talk now about the barriers to efficiency. Don't you want to break them down? Are you not just tired of manual donation processing, acknowledging donors? Are you not just tired of scattered communications with a lack of coordination, wasting time, duplicated efforts? Are you not just tired of reporting and accounting disconnected? No real-time reporting, manual reporting consolidation. I mean, everything is completely disconnected. You need to enter twice the information in the accounting and your donation management tool. So, if now I could tell you that if you could imagine that you could centralize donation tracking, you could automate data flow combined with a smart accounting system. Imagine if you could just foster collaboration by breaking down the silos and building communication tool. Imagine if you could enable real-time reporting and get the overview in only one system. And just get back to essentials, donation and visibility. And what if I could tell you that you will do it only with one tool, with Odoo? Because Odoo can do that in a standard manner, without no development, without extra module, just really low code customization through Studio module. Let's now talk about the automation of the workflow in Odoo. So first of all, what we should do, capture the donation. We can capture the donation through online, a website, e-commerce, or via the bank statement with an upload file or manually. Then we capture the donation. We should update the donor record. How we can do? We need always to link all donations to the right donor in order to maintain the right information under the right donor. If the donor is not known in the database, you can on-fly create the donor. Then the system would help you by trigger some action, activities, follow-ups to the right person. To send a thank you letter to your donor according to some rules, which is the amount of the donation, should be maybe the fundraising manager or the director that should send the thank you letter, to send the tax receipt at the end of the year to the donor, and other activities around when you get the donation captured. And then all the data will be synced automatically with the accounting management tool. And on top of that, there will be also allocated to the right program. And the analytics sites can be also managed at the same time. And then you will get automatically all reporting required. How much has been allocated to which program, which is the best donors, and so on. All information in real time because everything will be integrated in Odoo. And on top of that, you will get as well efficient communication and marketing tools to communicate and engage your donors. Let's now dive into some features in this workflow. First, the donor management. Here you can find the donor records. In the donor records, all history is centralized. You will get first the possibility to categorize and do segmentation on your donors through custom fields that should be added on the record. You can say, I need to follow up which donor would like to receive the magazine of the foundation. Which type of donor it is. Is it a donor that is also a volunteer of the foundation? And then you can also have every conversation, every document, email that has been sent to the donor centralized and get all the history visible in the chat, as you can see in the right side. And finally, as I said, all donations that has been linked to the right donor will be also recorded on the donor record. And you will see key stats very quickly. How many amount has been given, which was the amount given in the previous year, this year, how many, and you can even dive into the details looking by each donation that has been done by the donor. Now let's talk about donation management. So as we say, we capture the donation. How we capture the donation? We capture through the bank statement. That can be a file that you upload in Odoo. It can be manually entered, or it can be via the e-commerce website of Odoo with a form where the people can just leave a donation easily. Once the donations are in Odoo, we need to process via reconciliation model. As I said, the donations are reported directly to the accounting. That's why we are using the bank reconciliation to help to validate all bank statement lines in Odoo. So through the bank account, so when you get the donation, the Odoo will check which is the partner behind. To check the partner, he will look at the bank account. If he knows the bank account, he knows the partner, the donor, and will assign to this donor. He will suggest you to assign to this donor. Then we have the analytic assignment through all the reconciliation model where you can define rules according to the label that will be inside of the bank statement line. Then, as we said, this is really spontaneous donation, so there is no invoice to be done or generated. It's just a bank statement line that will become a journal entry in your accounting, link to the analytics. Yes. So then we can see here the bank reconciliation view in Odoo. As you can see, first you have on the left side the old journal entries. There are first only bank statement lines that will become your journal entries. Here you need to validate them and just look at what Odoo is suggesting to you on the right side. In the right side, you see the reconciliation model that can be applied to an line manually in case Odoo don't suggest you the right match. But then, if you can see here, in my case, Odoo is already suggested me the right fit because we see that Odoo recognized my partner and the analytic assignment due to the labels in the bank statement line where my donor just said that I was giving this donation to the Hope of All initiative, and Odoo could recognize it via the reconciliation model automatically. And through the bank account of the donor was also recognized automatically. And you just need to validate if you see that the match is perfect. But then on top of that, we are still the chatter that is also linked to the journal entries where the action are triggered automatically. Who should thank you, the donor, at that time? Should be the fundraising, the director. You can really configure based on rules on how much amount has been given, who should just thank you and send this letter to the donor. As you can see here, we have the fundraising that will need to do the action to send the letter to the donor. Then, how about volunteers' activities and document processing? What they need to do? Thank you letter for each donation, holidays greetings, annual tax receipt, donor record completion when there is a new donor. How they can make it happen? So donations are recorded, as we said before in the bank reconciliation model. The accounting department will just validate those lines. Once it's validated, it will come in another view where the volunteers are able to check their tags and the action that they need to handle. And they just look at this list, go through it and send the email, the thank you, and anything that you can. You can as well print the letter if you need to send it by post. And they can then finally complete and say that the activity has been done. Let's check here about reporting and data visibility. Here, as I can said before, all reporting are available and in real time. Here you have a tracking by project. So in Analytic, you will create a project, an analytic account by project. If you have programs about women, equality, child, you will create each of them. And like this, you will be able to follow up the tracking of the profitability of this program. Because as this is integrated to the accounting, you will register the donation, the revenue, but you will also register the charge, what you spend, the money you spend to promote this program. Like this, you will see really what is your profitability on this program. Then we have still again the reporting in real time in the donor record with how many donation has been given in the previous year, in the last year. That will help to also issue that tax receipt for each year at the end of the year. And you will also find very smart filters because usually you have always a strategy to whom you will send an invitation to a concrete event to help a program. So you will decide that you need to maybe target some donors that they have made 1,000 the amount of donation in the current year and not the other donors. So through these smart features, you will be able to really build up what you want to filter on only those you want to target. And in case you would not like to use the marketing and communication tool in Odoo, you can anytime as well export those lists and play with them outside of Odoo. But keep in mind that everything is available in Odoo, so keep it simple, don't scatter the tools, and just do your marketing and communication in Odoo as well. So about marketing communication, so you will find the CRM app that will show you the whole history through all the donors. The website, you will be able to build it in Odoo and also to gather online donation, as I said before. You have the events management tool, the email marketing to send all newsletter communication that you want, or even to send the invitation to a new event that you just planned, and marketing automation to trigger the next action after, for instance, your donor just opened the newsletter and you want to trigger the next action after that. So let's dive into a live demo to see all of these in live in Odoo. So here we are in Odoo. You are in the home page of Odoo. So what I'm gonna do is to start with the website, but I will do as a visitor and a new donor. So I'm gonna just switch on this one. I see my website. It's very fast and quickly to create this website. We will see then later on how it's very easy to drag and drop and create some section in the website. Here you see that there is the section that permits and allows the donor to just give a donation very quickly. Here I decided to do a 200 donation. I do a customized amount. I donate now. It's just a little bit slow. Yes. I enter my name. Oops. My email, the country, and then I can even write a comment telling for which program I'm allocating my donation. It's for Burkina Faso. And then I can select through a payment provider that needs to be, of course, configured in the e-commerce side in Odoo. And then I can just click and donate and validate my donation. And I will receive the message that everything has flight directly in Odoo. Now, if I go back to the website, so here in the home page, I will show you how you can enter the website and create very easily your website. You have the button here in the right side to edit your website. And you have a full section already prepared that you can just drag and drop here in the website. Select one of them that is the most, I don't know, a new section here. And you can really easily modify everything. For your support, change the image very easily. I will take that one and upload. Oops, sorry. And it will be changed. You see how easy it is. But on top of the website, on top of the online donation, we can also add the event management. You are planning events, organizing them internally. You are inviting them. So you will be able to do it with Odoo as well. Here you see I have plenty of events already upcoming, and I will gonna show you how you can invite people, donors, according some filters, to join to this event via email marketing and through this event management. So we're gonna go back to the home page. We go to the email marketing module. Here I can create a newsletter. You can, again, just drag and drop the section very easily, you see, and create your custom newsletter. Here I'm gonna just remove. Here we're gonna add is just a new section to invite some donors via this newsletter to join an event. So I'm gonna add a call to action, like here. I will put this one. The donate one, I will just drop a little bit lower. Here, I go to my button, I change the link behind my button action, and I say I want to provide the link directly to the event that I want them to join. And I would say that is the event, the Power of Women Histories. Here. And then I will change the name of my button. Join us. And I will save. And I might change a little bit the section. And I see that it didn't register, sorry. Going back to check. Oops. Is that one, and we say register here. Poof. And we save. And here in the bottom, if we look at the link, automatically it will go to the event. Sorry, I don't know what's happening, I'm so sorry. But it should go automatically to the right event. In order to make the donor able to register automatically through the website, like this, you will be able to provide them the free entry, or say that you need to go automatically pay your ticket or not. And in the newsletter emailing marketing, you can define to whom you will target this communication. And through the filters here, you will be able to define that you want only donors that have already given 1,000 of amount of donation. Every filter are here very quickly, and then you just need to send them via Odoo and invite them to join us. Okay, so I have more, but it's time already gone. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your attention. Thanks a lot.
There are a few questions
Yes.
from the Q&A in the pad, and I will just read them out loud from the audience to you. So first question is, do you send a report to the donator every year for their tax report? Or is it automatically done?
You can very easily just select all the donors and select the email template with the PDF report and send automatically, very quickly. Mm-hmm.
All right. Second question. Amazing presentation. Thank you, first of all.
Thank you.
Did you manage to import some donation history?
Yes, we did. For one of our projects, we did. But it's a lot of work. A lot of work. So if we don't need it, it's better to keep it on your current software today. But it's possible. It's possible.
All right. Does all these customizations are easy to manage to your users? Or do you need a technical profile in your company for managing the website, for example?
For the website, I would say that if you have like a good design skills, you can do by yourself, because it's not very technical. It just needs to be very nice and pretty and not too complicated. Like a good user experience. That's the most important, I would say. But technically, it's not that hard. Yeah.
If I have some expenses, like trip, etc., related to the donation program, is it compatible with your project?
It is. There is the app expense in Odoo that can you can use it, and then also link to the analytic account. Like this, again, you have the profitability of your project. Yes.
Is the donation from the website a standard feature, or do you use eShop in a certain way?
You need the e-commerce to be installed just to make the configuration for the payment provider. But it's all integrated in Odoo, all apps.
All right. I guess that's all the questions for you. Thank you for the good talk.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. And if you need a live demo or ask questions, just feel free to book a demo with me via my Candidly here link or QR. Or join me at the booth. Sorry. Thank you so much.